So we're going to continue the variables here. Now we're going to go ahead and start with a function, so you can see how we write a function. Function is, you started with fn, and then you give the name of the function, and then anything that you want the function to take. In this case, I want to take a and b, and you also have to indicate the type that you want. In this case, I want an i32. I also want the b should be i32. And the return type is put in here. In this case, I also want a return type of i32, and then your brackets, and then I basically just want a plus b. This is the end of the function. So the last line in any function, if it doesn't end with a semicolon, it's going to return that value. So in this case, we're returning an i32, and the return is going to be a plus b. Let's go ahead and save it, and then of course it's not going to show anything unless we try to use that function up here in main to print it out. So let's do another print line here. So our print line, we're going to say a plus b is equal to space holder, comma, then we'll use our function here. In this case, we're going to say we're going to use 2 and 3, or 2 and 8. Let's say 2 and 8, semicolon at the end. So let's save it. We should be able to see print a plus b should be equal to 10 at the bottom here. So that's how you write a function in Rust. The function doesn't have to return anything. There are some functions that do not return anything. So we're going to say, let's write another function here which does not return anything. So let's say the function is called say hi, and in this case the function is going to take a name which is a string, and it's going to return a line that says it's going to return a print line that just says hi and then your name, you know. So let's we're going to put brackets here, hi, and then we're going to put in a placeholder here, and then comma, and then name here. Oh, sorry, this uppercase, it should be lowercase, name. And then we save it. I'm not getting any errors when I save it, so it says function is never used, so it's so-called dead code. So let's go ahead and use the function up here. In this case, we're going to use the function say hi, and in there I want to use name, say hi name, and then let me go ahead and take out and comment out this name above here so that we don't bring any confusion. So let's go ahead and save it. You should see printed out say hi as the last line there. So that's how you write a function, a simple function that does not take any so it says hi Olomide. So that's how you write a simple function that does not take any other characters. So during this course, we're going to be writing a lot of functions. We're also going to be using a lot of variables. We have briefly touched on one thing about variables. They are either mutable or immutable. That's how variables are treated in Rust. They are either mutable or immutable. It's not like in JavaScript where you can use a let and then you can change it at any time, you know. No, in Rust you have to specify whether it's mutable or immutable. So this is like one of the strong things in Rust. Well, we're going to do another video where we're going to cover ownership and borrowing and things like that. And when we do that, you'll be able to understand a little bit more about variables and functions. So I think for this time being, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next topic.